Good morning everybody and welcome back to today's guided reading session. We've had a really good time with guided reading so far this week. We've explored the front cover, we've read the first couple of pages, so today we're going to keep on reading to find out what happens with Ron Rabbit. But before we do that, we need to warm up our brains. Let's have a look at what we're doing as our warm-up activity today. So a quick recap of our learning objective, key vocabulary and our reading strategy for this week. Our learning objective is to read a simple sentence. The key vocab we might come across: words, sentence, phonics, blend, strategy. And our reading strategy for this week is, tell your grown-ups, using our sounds. We might also think about the other reading strategy that we know, which is to look at the pictures. Let's have a go at warming those brains up, ready to get going with reading. Okay, so you have got a word on the screen that you need to have a go at reading. You need to say each sound, blend them together, and then we'll check to see if you're right. Okay, we'll do the first one all together for our turn. Off we go. Sh. Robot talk it. Sh. Fish. Let's check. Well done. We read the word fish. Your turn. I'll add the sound buttons for you. Have a go at blending this word. And our turn to check. Chip. Check. Drum roll, please. Chip. Fantastic. Let's try another. Okay, your turn. I will add the sound buttons for you. Robot talk it. And our turn to check. Shop. Drum roll, please. Shop. Great blending. Okay, in a quick game of splats, some of the words are tricky words. You can see the tricky words on the splats. And the other words are keywords that are going to pop up as we read the book today. Can you find shop? Shop. My. Tricky word, my. M and Y spells my. Chip. Chip. We. He, she, we, me, be, all end with an E. We. This. This. Fish. Fish. And tricky word, he. He, she, we, me, be, all end with an E. He. Going with our story then. We're going to start by recapping this part of the story that we've already read, and then we'll keep going to find out what happens with Ron Rabbit at his job at the fish and chip shop. I'm going to read this part of the story that we've already read. You can join in with me if you want to, or you can just listen as I point to each word and read the sentence. Remember, that's our learning objective for this week, is to read a simple sentence. This is Ron Rabbit. Ron has a job in a fish and chip shop. This fish is too hot. Now, yesterday we stopped reading here. We didn't read this man's speech bubble. We know that he is saying something because the words are in a speech bubble. So let's have a look then at what we think this man might be saying. The lady said that her fish was too hot. What do you think the man could be saying? Have a think and then we'll check to see if you're right by reading the speech bubble. Don't forget to use the picture to help make your prediction about what he might be saying. I don't think he's going to be saying something nice about the food because he doesn't have a very happy face on him. Okay, I've made the sentence in the speech bubble bigger so that you can read it with me. Let's have a go at our turn and read this sentence. This, fish, fish, kangaroo jump. This fish is. This fish is not, kangaroo jump. This fish is not hot. This fish is not hot. Oh no. The man wasn't saying something nice about the food, was he? He said that the fish was not hot. Yesterday we read that the lady described her food as being too hot. How did the man just describe his food? He said it is not hot. What word could the author use instead to describe the man's food? Instead of saying this fish is not hot, he could say this fish is cold. Okay, just look carefully at the pictures on this page first and then we'll look closer at the speech bubbles. What can you see on the page? Can you see any happy customers? I can see this man here looks quite happy at the moment. Can you see any customers that don't look happy? You're right, this lady doesn't look very happy here, does she? Let's take a closer look at the speech bubbles to find out what the customers are saying to Ron Rabbit. This sentence is from this speech bubble here. I've made it larger so we can read together. Have a go at reading this word on your own. Off you go. Our turn. Cut, up, kangaroo jump. Cut, up, this. Cut, up, this, fish, kangaroo jump. Cut, up, this, fish. Now at the end, this isn't a full stop. Does anybody know what this is? It's an exclamation mark. Look at my action for exclamation mark. Okay, thinking back to the story then, what did the man want Ron Rabbit to do? He wanted him to cut up the fish. Here's the sentence then from her speech bubble. I've put it here so it's a little bit bigger. Let's have a go at reading it. Your turn. Kangaroo jump. Kangaroo jump. Our turn. Fill, up, kangaroo jump. Fill, up, is this. Fill up this cup. Fill up this cup. And again we can see an exclamation mark. The man asked him to cut up the fish, and the lady asked him to fill up the cup. Who asked first? You're right, it was the man that asked first, and then the lady asked for her cup to be filled up. What do you think is in her cup? It could be tea or coffee or hot chocolate. It's in a mug if you look closely, which makes me think it's going to be a hot drink. Have a look closely then at page number 7 over here. How does it make you feel when you look at this page? What do you think is happening? Look carefully at the top and then look down at the bottom. What do you think is happening on this page? Ron Rabbit looks really busy. He's pouring tea from the teapot in this hand, carrying plates over here. It says whiz whiz. And then again it says whiz whiz, and now he's taking another order. He looks like a very busy Ron Rabbit today. Having a look at this page then, what do we think's happening on here? Let's explore this speech bubble all together to find out what this customer is saying. I've made this speech bubble a little bit bigger so we can read together. This word is when. It's a tricky word. Say it with me. When. Say it in a loud voice. When. Say it in a little voice. When. Let's keep reading. When. Will. When will. Tricky word. M and Y spells my. When will my fish. Kangaroo jump. When will my fish. And this is another tricky word. This is from phase 4. Use your reading strategy to say the first sound. K. This word is come. And at the end here, it's not a full stop. It's not an exclamation mark. It's a question mark. Look at my action for question mark. So we know then that this is a question sentence. Let's read it. When will my fish come? Would you like to be doing Ron's job right now? No, I wouldn't. Ron seems to be very busy and he appears to be quite stressed. Okay, challenge for you. Can you please find me 2 digraphs in this sentence? If you're finding this a bit tricky, I'm going to put a line underneath them. See if you can say which digraphs I've put a line underneath. And let's check. Sh. Great phonics if you were able to spot them and say them. We're going to pause the book there because it's time for you to do some chili challenges of your own. Let's have a look at what your chili challenges are for today. So, your first chili challenge for today. Can you arrange the pictures into the correct order? Use the language. First, next, after that, finally. Chili 2. Can you arrange the pictures into the correct order and explain why each customer complained to Ron? Use the language. first, next, after that, finally. Chili 3, you need to arrange the pictures into the correct order and explain why each customer complained to Ron. And then you need to think of 3 other things that might go wrong. Create pictures to go with your ideas. Okay, now it's time for you to sit back and enjoy my story all about friendship in space. This story is called The Night the Stars Went Out. I hope you enjoy it. See you tomorrow for guided reading and good luck with those chili challenges. Bye!
There once was a tiny alien with a very big job. Alien was a star shiner. Every night he kept the stars shining. Alien took his job very seriously, maybe a bit too seriously. Alien never took time off to do anything fun. He didn't even have any friends. Every day he shined and shined and shined. Shining is all he did. But one night, something disastrous happened. The stars went out. Oh no! Did I shine the stars too much? Alien wondered. He tried everything to fix the problem, but nothing worked. Alien was desperate, so he called the star helpline. They told him he needed a magic varnish, but the varnish was only sold on a faraway planet called Earth. Alien changed into his best human disguise and set off right away. It was a long trip. When Alien finally arrived on Earth, he learned something interesting. On Earth, aliens float. He hadn't planned for this, and he got himself into a bit of a tangle. Help me!
I'm going to pause the book here and we'll pick up where we left off tomorrow. See you tomorrow, everyone. Bye.